To be honest, I'm really tempted to do the nut butter taste test right now because I have found one that I have been waiting months to try, and I finally got my hands on it for today. But because I'm so hungry, if I did that right now, I'd probably end up eating like the whole pot, or pots, like plural. So, also, before we get into the video, can we just establish that that is not a spot, it's a cut.
You've got to be shitting me.
I don't get spots because I eat avocados and they make you glow and stuff. My diet this year has been on an absolute roller coaster. I mean, earlier in the year, we did vegan keto for a month, which was obviously just for an experiment, but that was like a whole other experience in itself. Actually felt amazing while I did it, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and then obviously throughout the summer, I was eating a lot of fruit, still am. But the thing with fruit and me, and I know a lot of people have this problem, is it just does not fill me up. No matter how much I eat, if I don't end the fruit meal with like a green savory meal or a fatty meal, like a salad with avocados, it just doesn't touch the sides. Like for example, a couple days ago, and I know I exaggerate all the time, but I'm actually not exaggerating now. I was eating like honeydew melons, like the ones that are like this big, and I was just chopping them up one by one, and I honestly ate 6 or 7 in a row, and at the end I was like, I'm still hungry. Like when I eat fruit, I feel like I'm just a bottomless pit. Anyways, fast forward to right now, I am just on a massive potato kick. And I know I've said in previous videos that, yeah, I've always loved sweet potatoes, but white potatoes just, dunno, they just didn't do it for me. Like, they just taste of nothing. Like, sometimes I would eat them and actually feel offended that they didn't have any taste. But in the last couple of weeks, I have just been craving potatoes, even the white ones. Been all over them like a rash. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go all like high carb, low fat, potato based on you. I know you're all focusing on that cut. I promise you it's a cut, it's not a spot. Like, I'll zoom in. It's just always good to listen to your body, guys, and that's what I most certainly do all of the time. So, bit of potato action for breakfast, and I'm going to show you how to make my awesome beetroot walnut hummus, which is just the best dip of all time. It is. Now, normally when I'm going with potatoes, I like to roast them, especially if it's the sweet ones, till they're really squishy. I'm all about the squish. I've got some regular white potatoes. These are actually the yellow flesh potatoes, which I know I always say that white potatoes have no flavor, but these ones are actually kind of yellow inside and they're very creamy. Then I've got some Japanese sweet potatoes, which are my absolute favorite. They taste like vanilla cake. And then also just some regular sweet potatoes. So let's make some fries. All right, and while these are roasting, we're gonna whip up the beetroot and walnut dip, which, guys, you're in for a surprise. It is the best dip in the world. I'm warning you now. What we're working with is a cup of chickpeas. I've got half a cup of walnuts. Got a few tablespoons of the proper gold runny tahini. Don't test me on that one, guys. Tahini is supposed to be pourable, not like clay. Obviously beetroot. Now you don't want to use don't be lazy and use like the pickled stuff you get in packets. Just roast it or boil it yourself. You just want plain beetroot. So I've got about a cup and a half of chopped up, very soft beetroot. And then also you need a clove of garlic for this recipe, but as I don't have any and I'm lazy, I am just using garlic powder. All right, so here we go with chickpeas, walnuts, beautiful pink, well, purple beetroot. Best part of the whole day. Oh, look at that. Juice of the lemon and a few pips have flown in, which I don't care about. Proves that it's homemade. A little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of salt and pepper, and we blend. Okay, I'm just doing it for fun now. All right, so here's my beautiful plate of food. Look at all that color. When you see that color, you just know that there's so much goodness in there. Gotta try this dip, guys. It is a beautiful creation. Trust me. All right, I'm gonna go happily apply this rainbow to my face and I'll see you at lunch. Cheers. I'm actually not that hungry. That breakfast, even though it was like surprisingly small by my standards, was pretty filling. And it's like 4 o'clock and I haven't had any greens today, which is probably like the first time ever. So I'm gonna whip up a dark green pineapple smoothie. All right, so for my green smoothie, we are working with, and by the way, this is my huge mumbo jumbo bowl. In here, we have got some black kale, lots of spinach, and then also I've got a large bunch of parsley. If you guys don't already put herbs in your green smoothies, you really should. I know I always talk about the health benefits of dark greens, but when it comes to nutrient density and just like powerful health benefits, herbs even trump greens like kale and spinach, sorry. So yeah, large handful of parsley. For those healthy fats which make your skin glow, I've got 1/4 cup of hemp seeds, tablespoon of chia seeds, and to sweeten things up, I've got a large bowl of frozen pineapple, ananas. Is that what they call it? I think that's what they call it. Also gonna be trying out this new superfood green powder from MyProtein. So for those of you who don't like to eat a lot of greens, or maybe you can't stomach a lot of greens, these kind of powders really come in handy. It contains spirulina and dried kale and lots of other dried fruits and veggies, so jam-packed with nutrients. Yeah, this is the grapefruit flavored one, and as always, I'm gonna give you an honest review, so. Okay, I forgot, also I'm adding in a tablespoon of almond butter. Really good smoothie. All right, honest review on the powder. You definitely taste it, like you get a bit of grapefruit flavor, but it's actually pretty sweet and it goes really well with the pineapple, so would actually definitely recommend. Like the last one I tried a couple of videos ago, I did tell you it was very grassy, like pure grass. But yeah, this one I definitely recommend. Not that I wouldn't recommend the other one, but you know what I mean. This one tastes good as well. I'm gonna go slurp and my voice just broke. Anyways, I'm gonna go slurp this down and I will see you in about 10 minutes when, you know what. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in business. All right, so the one I was telling you about earlier that I have been waiting months to try is this one. It's the new chocolate orange almond butter by Pip and Nut. And I have heard amazing things about this one. Apparently this tastes like, I don't know if you guys are from the UK, but we used to, before I was vegan, I used to eat something called Terry's chocolate orange, and apparently this tastes exactly like it. So yeah, I literally bought 5, but I have resisted until this moment to try it, so yeah. Now this one, I'm not even sure what the hell this is supposed to be, because it looks like one of those kind of energy sachets that you take like on a long bike ride or a run, but it's a squirty sachet of peanut butter. Yeah, this is also new. I don't know if you guys have it in the States. The ingredients are pretty clean. It's just crunchy peanuts and salt. So, I mean, look at it. I just couldn't resist. Now this one, my friends, is tahini with pekmez. I found this in my local Arabic store. Actually, I say Arabic store. It's not even an Arabic store. It's a Turkish store. In Turkish, pekmez means grape molasses. Apparently, this tastes like halva. If you guys don't know what halva is, then I don't know what to say to you. All right, so we're gonna start with the chocolate orange almond butter from Pip and Nut. And yes, I have been very prepared. This has been upside down in my cupboard for the last week or so it should be stirrable. Oh, look at that. I mean, look at that. It's just a chocolate lake. And I can really smell the orange scent already. All right, I'm going in. Oh my God, fuck. Jesus. Okay, my taste buds just did a world tour. If any of you guys are from the UK and you remember what Terry's chocolate orange used to taste like, this tastes exactly like that. I can't believe this is actually almond butter because it literally just tastes like chocolate orange. This is absolutely incredible and it's not gonna last long. I don't know why this is limited edition. I feel like this needs to be a regular thing. Can we start a protest, please? I know I say this every time, but this is actually the best one I've ever tasted. I don't have any words, to be quite honest. This is like Nutella times 50 million. All right, onto the fuel pack of crunchy peanut butter, which I really don't understand the concept. I'm a bit confused. Am I just supposed to like squeeze the end and squirt it straight in my mouth? Let's have a little taste of this stuff. Whoa, I was not expecting that. That is really, really good. Do you know what? Really nice clean taste. Perfect amount of salt. To be honest, this is something I would keep in my bag and just I don't know, maybe it is a little bit genius. You can just keep this in your bag and just then like kind of squirt a bit in your mouth whenever you need a little peanut butter fix. They do also have this one in a chocolate flavor, which you best believe I will buy for an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. All right, onto the tahini with pekmez. Okay, so there's actually 3 ingredients in this one. It's grape molasses, tahini, and hazelnut puree. So, looks a bit like Marmite too. I mean, look at that. It kind of looks like just blended up dates kind of thing. Anyways, I'm going in. Oh Lord, that is absolutely incredible. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to find this one like online or anything, because like I said, I've never seen this before. It's kind of like a mixture between caramel, Nutella, date puree, halva, and tahini, which, I mean, are pretty much the 5 best things in the world. It is extremely sweet, so I'm guessing this is the kind of thing that, well, for me, I would have a few spoons of this after a meal if I want something sweet. This is a beautiful creation. There is no doubting that. So final verdicts on this. Do you know what? I know I say this every time, but this actually has been the best one so far. I've just noticed as well that this fuel pack says 10K on it. So like maybe you're supposed to run 10K whilst fueling with peanut butter, which, if that's the case, I'm totally up for that. Just when you thought Miles was about to run out, he comes through with 3 of the best ones so far. This better not be limited edition. They better make this a permanent thing. Wherever you are in the world, no excuses. Make sure you order a jar of this. I feel like I'm gonna rush through dinner just so that I can have more of this one for dessert. Whoever created these 3, especially this one, they deserve like a, what's the word? Not an Oscar, not a Grammy. I'm gonna try and drag myself away from these, and I'll see you at dinner. Alright, so for dinner, I'm just whipping up a really simple, colourful, healthy, nutrient-dense stir-fry. Also, I have got a beautiful, perfectly ripe avocado, because I'm gonna make some avocado toast to go with this as well. Avocado. I don't know, I always find that funny when Americans say avocado. Every time I talk to Amanda, she's always like, hey bitch, I'm eating avocado. And I'm like, it's avocado. Anyways. Oh, look at that. For my avocado toast, I picked up this beautiful rye sourdough loaf this morning. Alright, I will admit that this looks a bit like a hot mess at this point. And to be honest, that is exactly what it is. It's hot and it's a mess. All you need to know is that there is so much flavor in there from all of the spices I added. And I also added tomato puree, some tamari, some balsamic vinegar, a little bit of maple syrup just to sweeten things up. But the best part, and this is genius, guys, what you do is you get your avocado toast and you kind of just let it sink in. And because the stir fry underneath is hot and it's got a lot of tomato sauce, the bread is gonna soak up all of the sauce and you're gonna have like ginormous wedges of avocado toast croutons kind of thing. I don't know, it's a mess, but it's a tasty mess, so. And happily send it down the chute. This does need and deserve a proper drizzle of the gold stuff. I mean, if I didn't do this, I would be a traitor to myself, to be quite honest. Now we're talking, now we are in proper business. That is so f***ing good. So I had a few more spoons of the chocolate orange one and then I tried to put it away, but who am I kidding? I'll be back in there in like half an hour. Anyways guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Leave all your comments and questions down below. Don't forget to subscribe and become a member of my amazing crazy crew. I love you all so much and I'll see you on the next video. Laters.